Welcome to what Clemson folks call the original Death Valley. Stop and take in this scene, one of the great environments in the sport, and this place is charged up today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Backed up 3rd and long, looking to throw again. And he's got his man open downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up here.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's a football play right there. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Big throw caught on the left side. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. The backs got it. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Using his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Gain of 20. That's a first down for the offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
At the 12-yard line. First down for the offense.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call.
Running back. Gain of 3. Second down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see would anybody come up with it once it was in the air.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I like what the offensive coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
And that one is no good. But there's a flag down. We could get another try. And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the runner takes off to his right. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This defense is spread out all over the field, trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff to the back. Breaks loose at the 15. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
South Carolina, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, it's Williams. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Pressure is coming. Tackle inside the 40, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To the air, it's Klubnik. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
This comes from offense moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to throw yet again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
He'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. To the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-9. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move that earned him first down yardage? A new set of downs after that completion. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Receiver makes the catch. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive.
Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. They're going to run it. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So ball to the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who whipped his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Going to try to use his legs here. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, South Carolina. Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. He's going to take off here. Stop right there at the line. No gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. With the return, it's Brown. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Touchdown, South Carolina.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
South Carolina, 21.
And the Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going.
Set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out, it's Williams. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On first down, it's play action. Going for a big play downfield. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll try to run for the first down. Defense stops him right at the line there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Past the 50. Now the 40. The 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense adds 6 in the interception return. And the defense gets above, scoring a touchdown to suddenly tie this football game.
Just getting a couple turnovers from your defense is really all you can expect. But to be able to get 6 points from them in addition is above and beyond. They get their 6 points, and now they're really thinking about winning this game.
PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bennett. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Second down.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback still with the football. Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Man, is he pretty to watch run this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much ground he eats up with that kind of speed.
First down and 10 now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. It's a quick grab. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, South Carolina. That puts them on top in the second half.
South Carolina. Number 17.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
South Carolina, 28. Clemson, 21.
Bringing it out, it's Randall. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
And your Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Klubnik. Airing this one out toward the sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Bringing it back, it's Brown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it open man downfield, and it's caught. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll ride the back again here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll try the quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Still no answer for this offense. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
South Carolina, 35. Clemson, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's 1st down. And there's the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's got it. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, looking for the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Brought down after the takeaway, a big play by the defense to end this quarter.
South Carolina, 35. Clemson, 21.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Breaks loose at the 40. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he flings it out to the left. He had all day to throw. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make the accurate throws.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Clemson, 21.
Bringing it out. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Going to scramble now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Gamecocks looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the beatdown continues.
South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Williams. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Tough position, second and long from their own 12. And he'll set up to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he fumbles. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And the defense will take time out to stop the clock. 20 seconds remaining. Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after a big gain. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Timeout, South Carolina.
Play here. Big play. Let's make something happen. Come on.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? He just goes down, and that'll do it for the ball game. Let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is